Good evening. The greater the power, the more dangerous the abuse, once said by Edmund Burke. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Minister Fakhru inaugurated Connections Luxury Event. Abdullah bin Adel Fakhru, Minister of Industry and Commerce and Acting Minister of Tourism, inaugurated the first edition of the tourism event, Connections Luxury Bahrain. The event welcomed a diverse gathering of leading international tour operators, along with representatives from the luxury tourism sector and destination management companies from around the world. During the three-day event, tour operators from around the world will have the opportunity to experience Bahrain's tourism offerings to help showcase the kingdom to international markets. Deputy Prime Minister inaugurated first aquaculture company in Bahrain. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Deputy Prime Minister, has stressed the importance of encouraging Bahraini investors to continue investing in food industries, especially in the field of aquaculture, to raise levels of food security and diversity and diversify supply chains through effective partnership with the private sector. The Deputy Premier indicated that based on its 2023 to 2026 program, the government will support projects in achieving the food security through offering a package of investment plots in the field of plant agriculture, animal husbandry and fish farming, providing the beneficiaries with the necessary support and facilitating their access to safe technologies to increase food production. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa ordered forming National Committee for Gaza Aid, an implementation of the royal directives on organizing a national campaign to provide relief aid to Palestinians who have been affected by the ongoing war and the dire humanitarian conditions in the Gaza Strip. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Works and Youth Affairs, directed forming a national committee comprising government entities and charity professional organizations and associations. His Highness Sheikh Nasser also said that His Majesty the King has always been supportive for countries undergoing various circumstances. His Highness Sheikh Nasser also added that the National Committee for the Support of the Palestinians regarding the humanitarian aid urgently after accessing the requirements. Education Minister met with the Indian Ambassador. Dr. Muhammad Mubarak Juma, Minister of Education, met with Vinod K. Jacob, the Indian Ambassador to the Kingdom of Bahrain. The meeting discussed ways to further enhance cooperation in the education field in both the countries. Equal Opportunities Committee to be established in Sustainable Development Ministry. The Ministry of Sustainable Development has established an Equal Opportunities Committee led by Minister Noor bint Ali Al Khulaif to promote gender balance in national development and public life. This follows the Civil Service Authority's decisions to establish equal opportunity committees in ministries and government institutions and the completion of the ministry's administrative structure. The establishment of the committee came to keep pace with the efforts made by the Supreme Council for Women, led by Her Royal Highness Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, wife of His Majesty the King and President of the SCW Al Khulaif, has said. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. BCCI and Industry Ministry Joint Economic Committee held its 41st meeting. The Joint Economic Committee between the Ministry of Industry and Commerce and the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry (BCCI) held its 41st meeting. The meeting was chaired by Abdullah bin Adel Fakhro, Minister of Industry and Commerce, and Samir Nas, Chairman of BCCI, in the presence of senior officials. The minister affirmed that the meetings of the Joint Economic Committee comes as part of the ministry's approach to cooperation, coordination, and consultation with the chamber on all common issues. UAE will allocate $200 million to support low-income countries. The UAE has said that it will offer support to the Poverty Reduction and Growth Trust (PRGT) as part of its efforts to expand concessional financing for low-income countries. Mohammed bin Hadi Al Husseini, UAE Minister of State for Financial Affairs, announced the country will allocate $200 million to PRGT at the International Monetary and Financial Committee meeting organized on the sidelines of the World Bank Group International Monetary Fund annual meetings. China launched one more Earth-observing satellite. China on Sunday launched a Long March 2D rocket, placing a new Earth-observing satellite into the space. Coded Yunhai 104, the satellite was lifted at 8:54 a.m. Beijing time from the Satellite Launch Center in northwest China and soon entered in the preset orbit. It will provide services for the detection of the atmospheric, marine, and space environments, disaster prevention and mitigation, and scientific experiments. India will bid to host Olympic Games in 2036, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said at IOC session. India will bid to host the 2036 Olympic Games as it attempts to bring the planet's biggest sporting event to the country for the first time. The nation will leave no stone unturned as it tries to organize the event, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said at a session of the International Olympic Committee in Mumbai on Saturday. India has proved its capability to organize global events including the Hockey World Cup and the ongoing Cricket World Cup, the Modi added. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates at BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Pashana Sultana. Good night.